All the information shared in this video is available on the public platform. Nothing is discussed here which may breach the confidentiality of our armed forces. Defense Detective respects our defense forces and works only on the information that is available for public.
In what is arguably one of the most significant defense acquisitions in India's maritime history, New Delhi has cleared a government-to-government deal worth over 63,000 crore rupees, approx $7.5 billion, to procure 26 Rafale marine fighter aircraft from France. This strategic move, much more than just a hardware transaction, is poised to elevate India into the rarefied club of nations that can project formidable carrier battle group (CBG) capabilities across vast oceanic expanses. The deal includes 22 single-seater Rafale M fighters and 4 twin-seater variants, all configured for carrier operations. These fighters will be deployed aboard India's 2 aircraft carriers, INS Vikramaditya and the indigenously built INS Vikrant. The implications are deep, not just for the Indian Navy's aerial teeth but also for India's geostrategic stance in the Indo-Pacific theatre. The Rafale Marine, battle-hardened and future-ready. The Rafale M is not just another multi-role fighter. It is a battle-hardened machine with credentials forged in real combat. Operated by the French Navy aboard the Charles de Gaulle aircraft carrier, it has seen action in Afghanistan, Libya, Iraq, and Syria, delivering precision strikes, providing air superiority, and performing deep interdiction roles. It is equipped to operate from Stobar carriers like the INS Vikramaditya and Vikrant with minimal modifications and has a weapons package that makes it arguably one of the most potent carrier-based aircraft in the world. Its arsenal includes the unmatched Beyond Visual Range (BVR) Meteor missile, which has an unmatched no-escape zone, the Mica missile for close combat supremacy, and the precision hammer bombs, which offer surgical strike capabilities with standoff range. Why Tejas didn't make the cut? India's own LCA Navy program has made commendable progress, but during the trials aboard the aircraft carriers, it became clear that it lacked the maturity and operational reliability for full-fledged carrier operations. Issues related to weight, thrust-to-weight ratio, and maintenance footprint made it unfit, at least in the current avatar, for the rigors of maritime operations from a carrier deck. With Rafale MS proven deck handling, folding wings, reinforced landing gear, and tailhook operations, the Indian Navy is buying time and capability while HAL and ADA continue to work on the twin-engine deck-based fighter, TED-BF, for the future. Carrier battle groups, power projection tools, not mere fleets. Carrier battle groups are not just naval vanity projects. They are floating sovereign airbases capable of enforcing will far from home shores. The combination of aircraft carriers, destroyers, frigates, submarines, replenishment ships, and airborne assets form a protective and offensive envelope unlike any other. Expanded capabilities of Rafale M in India's carrier battle group. Air dominance, strike capability, nuclear second strike, electronic warfare superiority, network-centric warfare integration, multi-role flexibility, carrier compatibility and deck suitability, all-weather, all-environment operations, low observability and survivability, maritime ISR and battle management, anti-ship capability, interoperability with IF Rafales, force multiplication through UAV integration, quick turnaround and high sortie rat, long range with buddy refueling, high-altitude carrier deterrence patrols. When deployed in tandem with AEW and sea and satellite queuing, Rafales can launch 24x7 combat air patrols over contested areas like the Andaman Sea, Sunda Strait, or Arabian Sea choke points. China's string of pearls strategy, establishing dual-use port infrastructure across the Indian Ocean in Gwadar, Pakistan, Hambantota, Sri Lanka, Djibouti, Horn of Africa, and Kyaukphyu, Myanmar, has long been seen as a way to encircle and potentially contain India. Coupled with their aggressive patrolling by planned vessels and submarine deployments in the Indian Ocean, this represents a real strategic challenge. India sits astride the most important sea lanes in the world. The Malacca Strait, Sunda Strait, Lombok Strait, and Mumbai passageways are all within reach of Indian maritime assets. The Indian Navy's ability to dominate these choke points is critical to maintain its deterrence posture. The Rafale Marine as a force multiplier in the Indian Ocean. The Indian Ocean region, IOR, is the new theater of great power competition. Energy flows, trade routes, and submarine movements all coalesce in these waters. With the Rafale M operating from both Vikramaditya and Vikrant, India can